thanks. And today we're going to be talking about green sea turtles and their risks. Today we are welcoming a very special guest today. His name is Gary the Green Sea Turtle, and he is a survivor of the BP oil spill. So now we welcome Gary. Hello, Gary. How are you today?
Hi, Tara. I'm good. How are you?
That's good. So tell us a little bit about your background.
All right. And as you all probably know, I have been endangered since the BP oil spill, and I would probably tell you all about my background. Sorry. It's just a little different up here. Sorry. Well, I have a daddy named Sammy, a mommy named Samantha, and a little sister named Gertrude. I live in warm tropical places in Mexico, and I live close to shore, so maybe one day you'll see me around again. My favorite color is green with polka dots, and I have a pet fish named Dory the Dorky Diggerfish.
Oh, very interesting. So anything new in your life? I hear that once green sea turtles turn around 6 months, they start to change a little bit. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, well, it's kind of personal, but I started eating seaweed about a week ago.
Oh!
Yeah.
Very exciting. Can you tell me a little bit more about the BP oil spill and how it affected you?
Yeah. Well, that was a tragic time for me and my family. I'm sorry. I lost, many of my friends and my grandparents because, right. I'm sorry.
Okay.
But the majority of us were saved thanks to the wonderful workers of Sarah.
Oh, what does Sarah stand for?
Species at risk. Wait. Aren't you one of them? Aren't you one of them?
Yes, I was just testing your knowledge.
I was like, okay, I'm just gonna laugh just in case I'm not right, but okay.
So, what's happening to the other sea turtles that are been rescued, that are in care and stuff like that? And do you think Sarah has done a good job by keeping you not so much at risk?
Yes, I do agree that Sarah has been doing a good job at keeping my species and they're making good decisions to help my species be around for a very long time.
Oh, okay. Very well. And the audience sent in a couple questions. Would you be able to answer them?
Yeah, and I'll try my best to answer them.
So, how old do sea turtles live in the wild?
Well, it depends on the circumstances. Sea turtles usually live to 80 years old. Like my grandfather was 81 years old and he passed away, but he was pretty lucky for living to 81. But it depends on where you live, like your circumstances. If you live in an area that's dirty, polluted and stuff, the chances of survival aren't that good because we need very clean water and stuff. And but if it's nice, warm, tropical, safe area, then you'll generally live to 80 years old. Yes.
Oh, okay. How fast can sea turtles swim?
Well, since I'm only a baby, I can't swim very fast. I can only swim about 10 kilometers per hour. But my dad is a grown turtle and he can swim about 35 miles per hour.
Oh, very fast. So, could you tell us a little bit more about your physical features?
Oh yeah. It's getting kind of personal now, but okay. My dad is a grown male, as you probably know now. I just said that, and he weighs about 350 pounds, and they usually weigh about 300 to 400 pounds when we're grown up. Our shells can grow up to 14 inches long, and we have scales in front of our eyes. You see?
Ooh.
Yeah. We are cold-blooded and we breathe air, and our heads are kind of small, but compared to other mammals, it may look like we have not much up here, but we do, so.
Oh, thanks. I learned something new today.
I swear the paper is down. Okay, go from here. What features do you have?
What features features do you have that adapt you to the habitat?
Well, we are very fast swimmers, which allows us to get away from our predators quickly. We have green and white backs, also yellow on them sometimes, and bellies that allow us to blend into our environment, which is good because we can hide and stuff. And we can breathe underwater, so that allows us to eat, sleep, and hunt there. Our bodies let go of some of the salt that we produce since living in saltwater 24/7, so that's another adaptation we get. We have long swim flippers that let us dive deep underwater. Also our fin flippers let us glide through the water quickly and quietly without making too much sound, and we have high metabolic that lets us stay underwater for a very long time.
Oh, what about your shell?
My shell. This is kind of silly to say, but turn my mic off. I've got my daddy's shell.
Oh, wow, lots to take in here.
And also our shells let us glide through the water easily, and we have good hearing that lets us know when predators are coming, and we can get away quickly enough. That's all.
Oh, can you explain to me or tell me why you think your species are endangered?
Well, I'll try. And my mom told me and my sister the other day before we came up here for this interview that, like, the BPO spill caused many of us to, like, suffer, like, some like, minor setbacks. And, we have to be careful now because there's not many of us left, and if we don't preserve ourselves, then our species will be endangered or extinct even, and we don't want that to happen because everyone in the ocean needs us to live. Like, it's the ecosystem needs us to live and stuff, and, like, if we don't preserve ourselves, in a couple of years our species will be gone, and no one wants that. And I got some samples. This is about what our ocean water looks like now, purified. And in, like, about 20 years, this is what it will look like if we don't preserve our ocean and if we don't stop polluting. So, which would we rather have? This one or this one? I'm pretty sure the left one, because no one wants this. That doesn't really taste good to me, so yeah. But there's also, like, many things that cause pollution. It's not just, like, a few things, it's, like, many things.
What kind of things?
Well, pollution is, like, a huge one because people just think that, like, it's an ocean, whatever, it'll dry up or whatever, it'll get all, but, like, it is an ocean, and, like, most garbage dumps lead to the ocean, so once you, even, like, throwing garbage away, it's still bad. And, like, when people throw things into lakes and rivers or even on the ground, they blow over to oceans, and since turtles and other animals are so close to shore, it's harder for us to survive there and sometimes even have to leave. And, we can't keep losing environments like that. It's not good for us.
Oh, like, why do you say humans and stuff?
Humans? Well, people take our shells for jewelry. They sell our babies. They kill us for our meat. Also, my mom told me that not a couple of years ago, way back when she was a baby, her and her sister were migrating out to boat to sea when they were first babies, and her sister got eaten by a raccoon. So I guess nature would play an important role too, because, like, we can't. Sorry, hard to breathe up here. We can't blame it all on humans because it's not all us, if you know what I mean. Like, nature does its part too. Yeah. And, like, the other day I was swimming with me and my buddies, like, not the other day, but, like, a while back. This was about after the BPO spill, just when we got released, we were, like, swimming around having a little competition, and the lobster cages, like, they throw them in, and I was swimming towards one, and it almost got me stuck in there, but I just, like, moved out of the way right away, or else I would have been gone. I wouldn't be here today.
Oh, sounds like a very dangerous sea out there.
Yeah.
And of course, things start changing. If we don't start changing our ways, the sea is going to be done and our ecosystem will be gone.
Yes, I strongly agree with that.
So let's talk more about your habitat, but right after the break.